Round 3.
What is this?
I don't know. What is
Oh,
it?
I know what that is.
What is it?
That's that Dragonballz Super Android 13.
It's a movie?
Yeah, it is a movie.
Hey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna say it one time only. We're gonna go do the first 10 minutes spoil free.
Okay.
I don't even know we talk about this for 10 minutes spoil free.
What?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, this ain't the right energy, y'all. So here, first off,
Ooh.
and I think this probably one got the good music on it too.
Mm-hmm.
That is really pretty cover.
Yeah, this mug dope. We should probably pop this in at some point just to see if the music is different. Because we watched the digitally remastered version on Blu-ray, and of course, as we talked about last episode, it was lacking in some name brand music.
No, you know what? I watched the same one that you did, and I noticed that. 'Cause I was like, wait, where's the rock music at? It's supposed to be like a music video, you know?
But what I will say is I did enjoy the music that I did hear in this.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that we had the issue with?
No.
Oh.
So I'm gonna just run down some.
Let's go over some stats. When this come out?
I don't know when this came out because I thought I had an idea when it came out. Like I thought in my head that it came out like 93 or something.
92, I think.
92?
Yeah, it's 92.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if just in 92 they started creating this anime differently as far as the production versus what they were doing in 91, because both things that we watched were digitally remastered, except this movie looked amazing. Like, you know how they put that extra budget into the movies?
Yeah.
Anime movies, and they look better and they're crisp and clear. Like, I got all that from this movie. I didn't necessarily get that from the Cooler movie. Right? It was better. The graphics were a little bit better than what you saw on the show. But this one was like way better than what we saw on the show. Way, way, way better. And just generally speaking, I really like this movie.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Like I thought it was really good. From not just, it wasn't just the they had that, you know, but the choreographed fight scenes. Everything wasn't just so fast that you can't see what's going on. That's really a cheap trick. So you can have animation going on and you can prolong episodes, but you don't really have to show. You don't have to do a lot of animation in the fighting. So the fact that they took their time with the choreographed fight scenes, you could see what was going on. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Now, did you watch both versions again, or you just watched?
No, I only just watched the one version. I watched the English one.
Okay, so I like the voiceovers in this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. Generally speaking, I don't like the country accent. Voiceovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this one, it worked. I liked it.
No, it really did. It really did.
It was fine. It wasn't like just one of those random farmers that we see in the episodes. Like, he had smart things to say. He just had a bad accent, right? Where the people on the farms in Dragonballz, they have dumb stuff to say, and they have the dumb accent on top of that, right?
The dumb accent.
Now, how did you feel about the purple dude, though, as far as his voice? Did it make you feel a certain way? Which one was he? Was he 15?
Wait, I don't remember.
I
What
want
was
to say
up?
he was 14.
He's 14?
I want to say he was 14 and the bigger one was 15.
Okay.
I want to say
Wait, well,
that.
I don't remember. What was up with his voice?
It was very clear that he was an African American.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yes.
He had a lot of swag. So
yeah, he did. That's one thing I did like about him.
Now, that's why I didn't really necessarily have that much of a problem with it, because he did have so much swag. So I was like,
okay,
he's cool. But I was like, you know.
You know what? Okay, so I have watched this before in Japanese because I just want to hear everybody's different voices, right?
That guy.
I want to say like
purple
dude with that weird, funny looking hat. I'm like
swag.
But anyway, like I said, I want to say the Japanese version was way cooler. You know, no pun intended. But let's go watch it. But anyway, I would have to say like the Japanese version, his voice was way cooler though. But like the English one, he's probably the only like voice that I was like, kind of not so big on it, but I love the character though. Like I said, one of my can I talk about something that happened in the fight, like what he did?
No, that sounds like spoils.
Dang, it was a spoil. Dang.
So let's just talk about the general premise of the movie then.
Okay,
It didn't really make sense.
it didn't.
It didn't make any sense because they made a point in the shows
Mm-hmm.
to go in there and destroy Dr. Giroux's lab that was underground, which supposedly housed Cell.
Right.
So they made a big point. They went in there, they blew everything up. Ha 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 ha. Right, blew everything up. Okay, cool. But then this one, I don't know if they meant to say even further underground.
Yeah, right. Like even further, right?
But this one was also just under Dr. Giroux's lab, where there were 3 more androids that got out and came looking for Goku.
Mm-hmm.
So that part just in itself didn't make sense, and that kind of ties into the fact that, like we keep saying, these movies really don't have anything to do with the regular show.
Yeah, exactly.
It tied up loose ends as far as, well, there's some numbers missing here.
Mm-hmm.
There's some android numbers missing here.
Yeah.
It tied that up a little bit, but just that part just didn't make sense. So that's how the movie started. That's the premise of it. There are 3 more androids Dr. Giroux created under his lab. They get out and they come looking for Goku.
Well, shoot, that's one of the things that I was thinking about when I was first watching it. I was like, where the Z Warriors at? Like, remember they showed the whole scene where the androids did their thing and everything, but like, I was like, okay, in the TV show, we saw that the Z Warriors were there, and I said, oh, this is different. Like you say, especially with the whole thing of them, destroying the whole lab and everything. Because remember, our version of Cell was already offed, apparently. So yeah.
So what you got now, spoiler?
I was gonna say I have something to say about that, but not yet. Non-spoil. I don't know. But I did really like it. I felt like this was definitely more of a movie than Cooler. Like, I liked Cooler, but it just was like, it felt like another episode to me. This one felt definitely more like a one-off.
It definitely felt different.
It felt different. Yeah.
So before we get into the spoiler version, off the top of the dome, what you scoring it? And the 2 questions after. Okay, would you recommend it to the average Joe? Would you recommend it to an anime fan?
Okay, so I would give it an 8.
Oh.
Same as Cooler?
Well, you gave Cooler an 8?
Yeah, I gave Cooler an 8.
And you gave Super Android 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. But what happened is I don't know, like for the average Joe, I'm not gonna lie, I was biased with Cooler, so of course I'll show it to anybody. But on this one,
that sounded real bad. Don't say that no more.
I'm sorry. Yeah. What? But I mean, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I couldn't show it to a regular person now.
No, but anime fan.
Anime fan, yeah, I would show it to them. I think they would actually like it.
Yeah. What you got?
I would say an 8.7.
Okay.
And no, I would not recommend this to the average Joe.
No, average Joe, you can't watch this.
And I would recommend it to somebody who watches anime, but only if they've seen Dragon Ball.
Oh.
Like, I wouldn't just say, like I said this last time, if if I'm talking to somebody that I know watches anime, but they've never seen Dragon Ball Z, I wouldn't just say, oh, you should go watch this movie. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you need to watch the show.
Yeah. So I think I'm giving this one at least a 9.3. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this is a 9.5.
Okay.
I'm stick with the 9.3.
Let's do it. I'm
gonna say this is a 9.3. It's a really good movie. Average Joe on the street, no, for all the same reasons I said before. You got purple robots walking around. You got racist robots walking around. You got big, and then so no, it's too much for your average Joe. Anime fan, I'm gonna say yes. So another reason the average Joe can't watch it because they won't understand what's going on specifically. But anime fans, I feel like, have a unique intuition. Like you're used to seeing kind of weird stuff that doesn't make sense. This here, just because you don't have the full backstory, like you get what's happening. Like in a lot of anime, there's some weird, at some point in the movie, magical thing that happens, and then time ceases to exist, and then there's white flashes of light, and you see yourself, and you can see, and then nothing makes sense anymore. That's not really what happened here. So I think your average anime fan would enjoy this.
Yeah.
just generally speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all ready to get to the spoils?
Let's go.
Yeah.